Now let's rewatch the recap. Boom! Thermometer. Commander.
When the
Got
sun
it.
stopped
Got my
in the
back,
sky,
dude. Thank you.
life continued as normal. Then the stone-armored dredge reappeared. Ancient foes from the far northern reaches. And the world was thrown into chaos. Giant Varl defenders were slaughtered. Their strongholds destroyed. Now Hakon is the Varl king and protects who is left of his race. Rook, a humble hunter and father of Alet, found himself leading frightened clansmen towards safety. His caravan crossed paths with Juno and Eyvind, two of the mysterious spellweavers known as Menders, who know something about the massive mountain-breaking serpent on the loose.
I don't think I deleted Banner Saga.
In Borsgard, a town under the protection of the mercenary leader Bolverk, both Varl and humans stood against a dredge general,
Oh, this game.
the immortal Sunder, known as Bellower.
Bellower.
Juno devised a way to stop Bellower, but it cost the life of one held dear. The saga continues.
Yay! And now that I'm paranoid about whether or not I deleted Banner Saga, I'm gonna check that right now. Just give me a sweet, sweet second here. Game. Yep, no, I didn't delete the Banner Saga. Alright. Now, how do I import? Heraldry, what's this? That's, no. Get me out. Get me out. Just click new game. Import save game. Oh. Yeah.
Tíminn líður áfram, eins og straumþung á sem fleytir okkur áfram. Time continues washing over us, moment after moment, like waves on a coast. Some more fierce, more violent than others. So few of my kind, the giant world, remain alive. Even so, I find myself wondering if humans, while able to bear children, suffer more for the loss of loved ones. Several weeks have passed since we slew the Sunder known as Bellower, but the chaos of the world did not wither as we hoped.
Of course not.
The world is breaking.
Like, actually.
We sail aboard hastily crafted ships for the safety of Arberain, the human capital. But the river curses us with a clear view of the dredge, assaulting another hopeless village.
Do we stop? Do we help? Do we keep going? It's starting to feel like a zombie apocalypse where it's like, I could save another survivor, or I could just leave them be to slow down the people. Oh, looks like we're helping. Good. Oh, it's been so long. Move away from those glowing rocks. This one's mine. Nice. Oh no. Good thing he moved. Oh, never mind. You're dead. No, no! To the depths with you! Nice. Alet! We'll handle the rest. Pull back! My thanks, strangers. Better to let him keep fighting. Drag around the screen to see your surroundings. Surroundings. Okay. Refresh your course. These portraits show the order. Yep. Movement happens before action. Yep. Moving here. Target the enemy, but clicking on it. Here's tiles blue. You can either choose to attack it with strength or break its armor. The number beneath each. Might as well just go for his strength since he's almost dead. Yeah. I know. Bam! He's down. Each time you make a kill, your renown grows, which is used later to improve your characters. Without an enemy to reach, this dredge grunt will choose to smash on object in his way. Now it's Haken's turn. He appears. Okay. So I'm moving. He's gonna do a spinny thing. Clicking your hero's tile abilities include yep. The ability description appears in the centered impact allows him to hit so hard that multiple adjacent tiles take damage for every hit. Yes. A power strike when there's only yep. Character does not move this turn. You can rest and regain 1 willpower. Looks like the dredge is in some trouble. Alette won't be able to finish job, but willpower can certainly help. Yeah. Sweet. The villagers' reactions range from terrified by the foes to awestruck at your arrival. Their leader approaches and bows in front of Ivor. Your timing makes me think the gods have returned. Please, Sorry, just looking at the art. The art is so cool. He stops when Ivor nods his head towards you. The man peers under your hood. A girl leads those who save us from those things. She ordered us to land, and those things were dredge, like the ones you probably heard about as a kid. Between losing so many clansmen and this, I feel I'm not myself. I thank you, child. Yeah, calling a child helps. He whips his cloak back with a flourish. I am Elio, the Scald, and your name? Alette, and this is Ivor. Ha! Names destined for history. Sounds like the brave poet is going to use us in a few proper verses. I'll even make them rhyme, given the time. Ah ha 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 ha. He smiled. His smile seems genuine as much as the concern that follows. Do you have any idea what might be causing the deep rumbling underfoot? Deep rumbling? Could that be the giant... I have an unknown caller calling me. Give me a quick second, please. It was an automated Japanese speaker. I'm just gonna resume now. Should have known. It was an unknown caller. Should have known it was spam. Anyways, could be that giant serpent again. The serpent in the sun? Radomir? I'm no holy man, but joking about dead gods feels wrong. I don't think the sun serpent would break mountains and try to swallow us all. Who could say the sun stopped in the sky like it is? Who could say with the sun stopped in the sky like it is? Right, because the sun stopped moving. That's what happened. Right. Alio looks skeptical. Tell me, did you just come from Borsgard? We heard rumors the Sunder Bellower was sacking the town. Talking about Sunder Wheel. Pauses and Alio pauses and looks to Ivor, who confirms your statement with a nod. History indeed, Sunderslayers. Here among us, depths. There's so many questions to ask. You'll have to wait until we're safe back on the long ships and leaving this place. The Skald nods his understanding, but another question creases his brow. Leave? Not to sound ungrateful, but this place, it's like, well, it's all we have. It's our home. Your home is about to be destroyed by dredge. Fine, no one. I'll be empathetic, except we had the sense to leave while we were able. But my children, you don't understand. I know exactly what it means to be a child stripped from your home and family. Alio takes a step back before lowering his head. Packing and tending to our dead will take some time, but I'll have everyone on the ship soon. You watch Alio rejoin his family. Moves his hands too much when he talks. It's unsettling. You smile, but say nothing. People thinking we're heroes now. The world is breaking in more ways than one. It's not the first time you've been called a hero, Ingvar. Ivor, your father's closest friend, looks unamused. He is one of the giants known as Varl and has fought dredge in the northern winters, personally killed one of their generals, the Sunder Rays. He killed Rays when her guard was down, because and lost an arm to Sunder Bellower. Your humor reminds me of your father's, since we're talking about things we'd rather avoid. Ah, touche, good man, touche. Can't make me talk about. Now I'm gonna be honest, and no doubtful Oddleaf could help more with that than a fatherless, loveless Varl like me. You look up and see Ivor staring off in the distance. Oh yeah, Odette was gonna, get with that. Rook and Odette, they were gonna be a thingy thing. Guessing if I had chosen, to keep Rook alive, they would have. And then I went and got Alette's love interest killed. Man, I can't be trusted with nothing. Nothing. Rook was the closest thing I had to a friend. I wish I would have done more to protect him. You suddenly hear the centuries of life in Ivor's voice and imagine all he's seen. Ivor, I'm not sure you do let go. You just keep going. He walks towards the village, leaving you alone with your thoughts. Thanks, dude. Taking a screenshot of that. That is beautiful. I'll just hope I remember I took a screenshot of it. Chapter 8. From their homes must all flee. That sucks, man. Their world's being torn apart. Ah, -5 supplies. Moral declined. Holy crap. Alright, let's go. Oh, yeah. Hey, Ubin. What up? Okay, let me see. We got 94 clansmen. 0 fighters, because we lost so many people when we were trying to hold off those dredge, man. That was so hard. Ugh. The traveling merchants are surprisingly well stocked, Ubin, the old Varl, dubbed Scrivener, says. Since Borsgard, our numbers have grown. People have scavenged for food and eaten it too. Regardless, we'll need plenty of supplies concerning our destination. Where can I find the merchants? What kind of supplies? You can't miss them, he says. A group of tents. They call it a market. Stuff like food and meat for the trip. The merchants have got a few interesting items as well, but folks can't eat those in lean times. You'll have to choose wisely. Even your renown will only stretch you so far. Thanks, Ubin. Of course, he says. Oh, I almost forgot. There's something ruffling the feathers of the ravens, the mercenaries who followed us from Borsgard. Chat with their leader, Bolverk, but be careful. He's not like other Varl. Savage. Medallion, information about your caravan, including population, supplies, renown, and the number of days have passed. The banner indicates how you have enough food provisions for your caravan for 28 days of resting or traveling. Larger population requires more supplies per day, just 5. And you require additional supplies. You can, okay. These are the supplies the merchants have available. He will give you 5 renown, and you will need 5 supplies per day, just 5. days worth. This shows what you have. Your 141 supplies will last you 28 days. You have 21 renown available to purchase supplies. Okay. Cool. I guess they're forcing me to buy that. I have no choice. Markets also have items available. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So I have 18 renown left. I don't have a level 7 character yet. I did import save, so I started with a bunch of supplies already, so yay. This is expensive. Ain't nobody got money for this. Oh, but I do actually. A stone resembles an elusive native of the vast. It even smells like the sea. Ooh. Ooh, attacks never deflect. I'm gonna buy this. And that's it. I'm going. Don't know how I'm gonna use it properly, but yeah, why not? I'm adventurous, I'm crazy, let's go. The Varl mercenary leader, Bolverk, and the rather large female fighter are talking to Juno, a member of the spellweaving Mender's Council. Bolverk looks annoyed. Ow! You can zoom in? What is this? What? What? How far does the rabbit hole go? It goes that far. What is this? Woo! That's kind of cool. Because you don't want to have it. Let me see how this looks for now. Okay. Let's go with this. Ha! They put you back. There is no haggling on this. You already accepted the offer to Borisgard. Get this one to do it. Did he flare his nose? Did he flare his nose? Yeah, he did. Get this one to do it. Get me to do what? If Juno is surprised by your presence, it doesn't show. She continues to stare straight at the Varl. Alette is seeing to the survival of this caravan. Something I doubt you care to do. She's a little small for such a big role, isn't she? Who you talking about, lady? Who are you, Foka? What you doing? You just came out of nowhere. What you know? What you know? I've seen some shit. Girl, I've seen some shit. I'm gonna give her some sass. And you're big for your small role. The woman looks wounded for a brief moment before readying an assault. This will help nothing. What we were discussing is private. Her look at Bolverk says she expects him to keep it private. Then why are you talking about me then? You got something to say? Say it to my face. Say it to my face. Ivan needs my help with healing the wounded, but we should leave soon. See Hacken at the dock when you're ready. Juno leaves without another word. Fane, Valka, one of these days, Claw and Fang will get thirsty for Spellweaver blood. Claw and Fang? His axes. Ha. Lorjak's head are polished, the blades sharp, and the cheeks scarred from plenty of use. But it's the gray handles that stand out. They're unlike anything you've seen before. So you're leading this rabble now? Only to Alberang, then it's King Meinolf's job. Like he's got the answer to any of this. He'd royally piss himself if he ever saw a dredge. The pigtailed fighter laughs. What's your name? I'm Folka, a shield maiden in charge of keeping the ravens alive. Bolverk gives her a stern look, but she doesn't back down. I already know who you are, chieftain. I'm not the chieftain. You say where to go and the rest follow. Where I'm from, that's the chieftain. Wouldn't matter if you were Hadborg reborn. I never joined the Raven's banner to yours. That clear? As long as you feed yourselves, you can follow or leave when you want, but your help in the fight would be welcome. Bolverk snorts and turns his attention to a large steel cart behind him. His bear cloak back indicates the conversation is over. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Normal. Paranormal moral does not affect your hero's willpower and battle maintain. Okay. Hey. Oddleaf, not Odette. Why'd I call her Odette? Because she looks like Odette from the Swan Princess. That's why. She's got the white blonde hair, the similar dress. Girl, you awesome. Oddleaf, a friend and mentor, is demonstrating fletching an arrow to a few people as you approach. Give us a moment, will you? The group walks away as Oddleaf stands and wipes loose feathers from her tunic. Those people owe you their lives. Your decision to stop here saved every one of them. Well, our clansmen all agreed. Don't be naive. Saving people is what you do, what your father did. Those under this banner agree because they follow you. Her tone is forceful, and you almost smile to break the tension. Almost. Alette, they respected Rook, and that respect has passed to you. But give them any reason to doubt you, and it'll vanish. She doesn't really know what she's doing, but I gotta have some self-confidence. Girl, for anything, you need some self-confidence. She stares at you for a drawn-out moment before nodding. Your demeanor's something. I didn't read it before clicking. I'm sorry. I wanted to discuss the clansmen. They're good at scavenging for food, and the more we have, the more food they'll find. Training some of them to fight will help keep the others safe, but it takes time, and I'm not sure we have much of that to spare. As our leader, you're expected to decide how many fight and how many look for food. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks, Oddleaf. You turn to leave, but Oddleaf stops you. She grabs you in a tight hug. Rook had a way of making it easy for all of us to be stronger. Her words seem to be as much for her as they are for you. So I gotta have people fight and people scavenge? I gotta be in charge of that too now? When can I deport? There we go. There's the leave button. This is options. My renown. My days of supplies. Let's check out the map. I don't even know where we're going. There's so much lore in here. Oh, I can zoom in and out on this too. That's beautiful. It's time for the champion. Okay. Dunder's beard. Okay. Let's get out of here. Alright. So, do I want to stay in Harvard? Let's just leave. That's shining. Yeah, it used the supplies. Morale improved. Good. I think one more day. One day more. And now let's leave. The wooden planks of the well-used dock creak as you walk across them. Haken, a warrior recently acknowledges the king of the Varro, paces on the dock. Not sure I was made for this, he says as you approach. Commanding in battle is one thing, but deciding how many chickens we need to bring. Huh. Never thought I'd have something in common with a human girl, Haken says, smiling. But you still have to prove to your people a girl can lead. I don't envy you that battle. He looks around and shrugs. Looks like we're ready. Let's set sail. Depart. After lighting the funeral pyre, the last villagers find seats on your rickety longships, built of scrap wood scavenged in Boar's Guard. The ravens find space around a large cart on their black-sailed vessel, and oars slowly move all the boats since the river's current. Sailing, sailing, na 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 na. That's cool. We're now sailing instead of walking with the carts and stuff. I just realized something. I can't click options. The complaints of a few are growing. What does she really know about getting us to Albering safely? Esma says. A few others chime in agreement. Her father was something else, but her? She should be looking for a husband, not telling me what to do. Some laugh, others encourage him. Olive looks at the group of men before turning to you. She seems interested in hearing your response. I'm gonna be a bigger person. The rook, to rook! Someone shouts, and and his blood flowing through Alette. The caravan joins in cheering, drowning out the complaints of the smith and his men. Olive gives you a faint smile. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm gonna be a big person. And I just want to click the options. Language. It's in English. Okay. Is there something for subtitles? Is there something for subtitles? Okay, I'll just resume. That's fine. Alio looks ill. At least it's not the brackish sea, he whispers to himself as he steps around the rowers and baggage to speak to you. I'm not sure we were all built for aquatic voyages, he says, and I hear Aberang is quite a distance. My people could use a few hours rest on a solid ground. The hopeful looks from others sway you, and you signal for the ships to make land. Would you mind telling me why the capital is our destination, Alio asks? I think this is what they said. Menders. The Scald's shoulders slump. We were all hoping for something more substantial. He realizes Ivan and Juno can hear him. I thank you for healing my people, but we're talking about an army of dredge. The Volca and her apprentice share a smile, but say nothing. Dredge, Alio says, almost in awe. Man and Varl, storied foe from oh so very long ago, ever long ago, but they're real in here. How have they made it so far south? His glance at the Varl is met by both anger and shame. The longship rocks gently, and the Skald grabs a rope and steady himself. If only we had the fabled horses to ride upon, we'd outpace the dredge and be on sound footing. His dramatized misery is almost as assuming as his thanks when he steps back onto land. It's forcing us to stop already? We just started. This is the map of the world. You can explore it by dragging the mouse to pan using the mouse. Yep, I know. Location of your caravan is indicated by Alette's icon. The caravan recently embarked from Alio's village and is heading towards Ormsma River. Prior to arriving at Alio's village, the caravan had hurriedly embarked from Borsgard in the wake of a devastating siege laid by Belor and his armies. Cool. The caravan is attempting to reach Alder by river on the way to Albrang. I know more about it. As Strom led some of the first men east, Ormsdaler was one of the most important places they settled, nestled in the crook where the Ormsa River splits. If Borsgard and Ormsa were twins, Ormsadur would be the righteous brother to keep his evil twin from hurting anyone. As encouraging that Borsgard is okay. Reaching Albarang, the human capital, is the ultimate goal of the caravan. It is hoped that the walls of the ancient city will provide safety against the deepening catastrophe. Cool. I remember in the last game, the map was kind of just useless, really, because it was just, okay. Yeah. The world map is covered with many locations, holds much lore. You can explore the map at any time, clicking on the location information. Thanks. Okay, let me out. Yeah, while I love lore, I don't want to read too much of it. Okay, yep, turn the map anytime. As you travel through the world, time passes, number of days, blah, blah, blah. La, la, la. Cool. Oh, yeah, it's making me camp anyway, so. No, lore is not useless. I'm just saying for right now, I don't want to read it. Cool. Visit the hero's tent. Hi, guys. Long time no see. Ivan. Where's he at? Gunolf. Gunolf. Oh, it's been so long. Ludin, did you grow a mustache, my friend? Did you grow a mustache? I think you did. Moger. Sir Moger. Gris. Oh yeah, it costs renown to upgrade people, so I need to save my renown to do that. Yeah, it costs like 9. Okay, I gotta save up my renown so I can level up people. And when you're ready to camp, you can leave. But I'm gonna attack this person because it says so. A strangely familiar man with a spear and tattoo beckons to you. His movements are somewhat odd, almost comical. You wouldn't be confused by Trigvy's presence if you'd supported his journey long ago. What? The man's eyes glaze over for a moment before clearing. He now acts like your old friends. It's hard to push a spear through a tree. Easier to turn the tree into another spear. Did we meet him before? Carmonger! Did we meet him before? I don't remember. I am relying on your knowledge right now. Because you are the Banner Saga connoisseur. What's it? There's DLC? What? 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 Okay. What? That's it? Shoo now. Haha, shoo. Starts laughing, it's disturbing, and you walk away. Yellow and blue will lie to you, lie to you, lie to you. Okay, I'm gonna keep that in mind. I didn't know there was DLC. What is this nonsense? Steam? Cause like, Steam knows. Is that what it is? Because, like, when I look up Banner Saga on Steam... Oh, I'm not searching friends. Get out of here. Yeah, the only DLC is mod content and the soundtrack. Oh, well. Oh, well. Let's roll. 2 men approach while no one else is around. One is wearing a wolf cloak and missing a hand. The other is a guard with crazed hair shoved into a helmet. Oh my god. What the heck is that? What? I thought his eyes moved with my mouse for a second. Oh my goodness, I am afraid. Like, usually people has like a little pin. He's got a freaking dagger to pin his cloak together. Oh my god, this guy is savage. And this guy... Do you need some detangling spray? Like, dude, I'm half black. I can help you out with that. Dude, I got you. I got the stuff. I got you. Finally, a moment alone with my new leader. Is there something you need? Seems I should be asking you that. I'm Rugga, the governor of Borsgard. Why am I just meeting you now? With the chaos of the siege and the flight from Borsgard, this is my first chance to meet and congratulate you. Your command so far has been impressive. The guard nods his agreement but says nothing. Thank you. You've never been to Borsgard before, right? I never left Skogar before all this. A pretty girl rarely needs to leave her village. I'm sure men were already offering to provide for you. Yeah, the only guy who did died. But from Albarang, it's a But I'm from Arbarang. It's different than anything you can imagine. Different how? It's the seat of power. Twice as many people as Borsgard, all clawing to get closer to the king. It's a sight, but it'll probably scare you. I'm not easily frightened. Really? I heard you've made it this far without killing anyone. I hope that's not out of fear. She killed somebody! She kills a lot of people on the battlefield. I can do what's necessary. Oh, she killed that one guy who tried to kill her, the guy who betrayed us. She killed him. Remind me of that so you're always prepared to act. I'll teach you what I can along the way. We'll try to shore up the fact you're a young girl, but it'll take work. He smiles, and with emotion, he and his guard depart. Excuse me. I am going to be wary of him. But you see the pompous pose he had? He was all like, head high, and like, I'm the shiz. All that, and a bag of potato chips, y'all. Ahead, driftwood has collected, creating an impressive barrier for the longships. Alternatively, going ashore has its own risks from whatever might be lurking in the trees. Let's chop it down. We don't want to, risk anybody. We don't want to break the ship. Once on land, Ivor, Hacken, and anyone else with the axe starts hacking away at the wood blockage, setting sounds fill the air. Moments later, Roga says, "Damn, we got company." As Dredge approaches, no! You're about to enter a battle. If you find the battle is too challenging or difficult, or you find yourself needing a tougher challenge, you can modify the difficulty settings. Don't worry, you can change the difficulty of battles at any time before a battle begins. To access the difficulty. No, I will not. I just started out. I'm not changing the difficulty. Units move in the order you place them, from left to right. This initiative order is very important when setting up strategies. For example, put archers after melee units so they can stay safe behind your heavy hitters. Yep. First, let's decide who we're going to take. I think I'll take her because I haven't used her in a while. What is this guy doing up in here? He's all up in here. Alright, that's fine. You're melee, right? You got like a loot on your back. Not a loot. Yeah, a loot. Wait, what? I know what his abilities do somewhat. It's not been that long. Alright, I think we're good. Does everyone have equipment? Not now. Okay, I can give you this. Drawing aggro. Yeah, I'll give you that. Gunalf. You know I would, bud, but I can't right now. You've got available... Woo! Sweet, let me just hook you up with something here. Let me hook you up with that. Cool. Okay, let me do you up here. Wait, this is ooh, whoa, what are these? These are new? That's cool. Long lives generally belong to the fighters from the fewest scars. Oh god. Wow, that is cool. And then I will do a shield break. That is cool. They are mostly useless. Well, that's not cool. Well, I like the idea of it potentially being useful. Oh! Ah, Luden. My friend. Definitely want to go with puncture with him. Okay, let's ready for battle. No, it's been so long. Okay, thank you. Why the heck are you way over here? Or maybe I could have you over here. Coming in from the side. But he's got the swirly attack, so I don't want him going in from the side. I'll have you go in from the side, I guess. But there's a tree in the way. I'm scared. Let's go. Okay, cool. What's tale worth telling? I have no idea what that just did, but I'm okay with it. I cannot get to him yet. That's fine. End turn. Get the debris cleared and hurry. Alright, because they're clearing the debris. This is a hazard to avoid movement. Okay. You can impale anywhere next to you, so you can't do it yet. So you're going to move. Yeah, move there. And impale, because why not? Whoa! She does thread the needle, so she can't really do much. Because I can't attack yet, because I'm too far away from everything. Too far away from anything. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody walks over and they catch on fire. Restores armor up to half the miner's current. No, I don't care about that. Yeah. Attack him for 2. I can have him. Okay, move over here. And then I can attack. I'll do 3 damage. Yeah, that's right. Deflected. Okay, so I can't have. Oh, he's gonna walk over that. He's gonna do damage to himself, I think. It's okay. Just go. Gunalf, I love you. Oh! Sweet. Can I do Tempest? I can't hit diagonally. So that's pretty significant, and that'll strengthen how much he can do, I believe. Okay. It's all coming back to me now and how bad I am at this game. Ugh. Take a mo. Go now. Okay, what do we got? We got a 5, we got a 10, and we got a 10. So she'll move up a little bit. I'll do another slag and burn. Because why the heck not? So they'll do it. She can't do it here. Okay. Oh no! No! Gunelf, I'm sorry! Okay, what's his ability for arc lightning does? Continues diagonally, doing one. Oh! Okay, move yourself into a better position. And then. Let's do it! Not a more opportune time than now. Sick. I was never gonna be more opportune. Because I'm bad with setting things up like that, so. We're just gonna. Yeah, deflect! Gunelf! Unleash your fury. On all of them! Aw, sweet! Oh, you can hit him from this far. Perfect. You did. Nice. Alright, I do have a willpower up in here that I can use. Oh! Oh! Ha! See, I goof all the time, guys. I can't. This game. Well, the next person can have it. Good Alf! Oh, he's got 1. Give it to him. So that he can level up. I trust in the chances that I was right. Okay. He's got 4. He can take out 2. There you go. You deserve a level up, my friend. You hear the X-Men cheer as the blockade of wood breaks up and disappears down the river, but the dredge have regrouped. One of them looks especially menacing. The fighters around you are tired, but could it be? We are badly wounded. I don't just mess up. You and your fighters turn and run, leaping for the long ships of the bridge. Single rocks knock against the shields of a few helmets, but the ships move away. Everyone is safe until. This feels like deja vu. We might make it down this river up to the capital without any more trouble. You'll get Ivor surprised by his optimism. And I might sprout wings and start flying. Would that make up for your missing arm? Hey, I get to make jokes about losing my arm, not you. I suppose that's fair. So what are you worried about now? I think you should make use of this trainer and his tent that we haul around everywhere. You can't hesitate anymore when it comes to killing others, not when it comes to protecting your own. Let's bank the ship and make sure you're ready for challenging your skills. Excuse me. Are you gonna force me to train? I don't want to train. I know how to do things. Kind of. Maybe a little bit. You watch for a moment as Ivan, Juno's apprentice and the mender found nearly dead at Ridgehorn, moves his staff in a complex pattern, repairing some armor. Not a bad festival trick, right? Care to give it a try? Ha! I think I said exactly the same thing the first time a mender asked me to try. I thought you had to be born under a blood moon or from a certain clan. It certainly helps if you sucked from a she-wolf as a babe. Anyone can be my mender, but the training can be difficult. I'm not sure I like the way that sounds. You've already completed many of the lessons. Tending to wounds, endurance trials, focus amid distraction. It comes naturally to you. Then what would I have to do if I said yes? You'd have to practice day and night. Ivan looks up toward the unmoving sun. You'd have to practice quite a bit, but it wouldn't be easy. It might not be even popular with the clansmen. They're a little skittish around Juno and me. You're not making it sound that great. I've never been much of a recruiter, but mending has its advantages, both on and off the battlefield. Like using lightning to bring down an ancient Varl bridge. Ivan grins and picks up the armor. Hopefully not. Anyway, mull it over and we'll talk about it. I've got to check on the fighter who was wearing this. Heck yeah, I want to mend. Let's go. Face only a mother could love. Well, come on in and let's have a look at you, Sven the trainer says. After a quick assessment, he says, "Yep, looks like you could stand to learn a few things. I've got five challenges for you, and you can finish them all before we get to Arborang. Well, I'll let everyone know you've impressed me." Ha! Sven's laughter is full of phlegm. Let's start with a few basics. You think about what he's saying. Up for the challenge? Yeah, why not? Then we begin. I've got some renown. I should level up some peeps. Oh, hey. Click on an objective marker to see details. Battle objective. When Haken or another Varl attacks a target, all enemies adjacent to the target also take damage. Form a shield. Position your raider adjacent to an ally. Okay, what do we got? We got a raider. We got Haken. We got another raider. Okay, let's go. Oh my. Okay, oh, so I gotta... It's forcing me to learn strats! I see how it is. Okay, keep this square so I can move in. Oh, wait a minute. Using puncture. Bird of prey. That's different. How do I use puncture? If your archer is stationary and the enemy's armor is damaged, kill him. Okay, well. Okay, wow. Wow. Fire arrows at a greater range. Okay, well, let's... That is not cool. Okay, cool. I can do Sundered Impact if I stand here, right? Yeah! Six, 5, and 4. Oh, I see what happened there. His armor wasn't cracked. I'm gonna do this so I can get that. I'll tempt him by standing next to him. Did I win? Yay! And you learn renown for doing this? What? That's awesome! Check back frequently for more challenge sessions or spar anytime you want. Oh, that is so cool! Thank you. I learned so much. Some of your units are ready to be promoted. Yes. I got 34 renown. Let's okay, 2 people. I gotta level up Alet, because she's my main girl. That one seems the better of the 2, but gotta do it. How much does it cost to promote again? It only costs 9. To resist 1 strength damage. Bonus crit chance. Yeah, I want that. She's had 1 kill! I'm sorry. She's had 1 kill. It's funny. And then I will level up. I don't know you very well and how to use you. So is that ability, the puncture one, is that for all archers? Because if so... Oh, Echo. I remember you. You know what? I think I will level up Alio, because why not? Level up, bruh. Level up, bruh. Is the amount of direct damage you can naturally do to an enemy's armor. Okay. So does Alette have it? She's an eagle eye. I don't remember the type of lady archer I was dealing with before. Because she's a sky striker. She's a bowmaster. She's a siege archer. So, I don't know. She didn't have the same ability as the other one. So who knows? We will learn. I want to do some more training. Do you have any more training stuff? What can you show me? Plenty. So you know enough to not trip over your own weapon, but it's hardly impressive. I'm ready. Let's go for it. Let's do another one. Teach me what you know. Damage 2 enemies at once with Thread the Needle. Ooh, what's Bring the Pain do? Breaks an enemy's armor and punishes enemies for retaliating. Oh! Nice. Nope, can't do Thread the Needle yet. Can I hit anyone? No? Alright. I'll just sit here. What is his ability? Oh, I just did that, Bring the Pain. Alright, so I'm going to move up. I'm going to attack this fine bloke over here. Boom. Bam. I guess there's a lot of people against us so that I can do the Thread the Needle thing. I'm gonna move here. And I'm gonna thread the needle, y'all. All 3 of them! I'm one up in the goal. One up in the goal. Yay! Renown is a very important resource. Can you redo again? Oh, last sentence. Okay. Maybe another tab. Okay. That's fine. Cool. So let's just do that. Seems to be okay. Let's head out. I like that trading mechanic. I like that because people like me are bad with strategy and don't know how to do things. So hey, stacking people next to each other causes a shield of sorts. Clansman's Forge 1 +3, sweet. You look at all the food freshly placed on the supply carts. What's all this about, you ask Oddleaf? The clansmen are trying to help as much as possible now, she says. Whatever they can, they'll forage for nuts and berries, fruits and fish and hunt. Or whatever. She hands a piece of fruit. They may not know how to fight, but they can keep us alive and keeping us fed. Sweet! I gotta plan for later on because stuff's gonna hit the fan. And I'll be stuck scrabbling like it was last time. Time on the cramped longships is providing too much for the children. They're climbing ropes, interrupting rowers, and constantly leaning over the sides to touch the water. So far, all the clansmen are annoyed looking. Remind everyone that we're soon over. You order the longships alongside each other before revealing your plan. Some are shocked and reluctant to follow, while others agree with your decision. Rearranging takes more time than you expected, but the vessel is soon moving again. The children are only climbing over those with children of their own. Oh, I thought it would help. Ah, a desperate... Let me look at the scenery. A desperate-looking lot of adults in Varl stand on the shorelines waving you down. You probably look similar going anywhere with Ivor. They look hungry, but can they be trusted? The basics, the Varl says. Food, safety, trade routes are empty. Of the 24 humans, half look like they've seen battle. Here's food. Fine. Come aboard. You'll find food and safety here. Come on aboard! Cool. Got some clansmen, got some fighters. We need some fighters, because we had none. We're going through 5 supplies a day now instead of 4, which is fine. Shouts from one of the rear longships grabs everyone's attention. The quick construction is proving faulty, and the ship is taking on water fast. A dredge on the bank, all of his ships most at capacity. Ropes are thrown to those aboard the sinking longship and is hauled toward the bank. A few dredge appear, but they keep their distance. Glowing eyes and strange hums unnerve the camera as they work necessary repairs. That was a tough call, y'all. I was scared for my life. Smoke from a village catches everyone's attention and the longships begin to slow. I doubt these scraps of wood we're floating on can hold them anymore, Ivor says. You feel the governor's gaze on you and he slowly shakes his head. Sometimes we just gotta... Well, at least I've impressed someone. For now, I just gotta... I know it's my father's thing, and it was my thing to help everyone, but there's sometimes you just gotta... can't. A large clump of hazelnut trees looks a good place for the clansmen to stretch their legs and gather supplies. Once on land, the children laugh while kicking around leather-wrapped balls of rags. You notice a Varl on the edge of the clearing, silently staring into the woods. He's watching a lone dredge grunt stalk a squirrel. Might be 100 of them in these woods, the Varl whispers, and still loud enough to scare the squirrel and alert the grunt. It looks at you and the Varl before slowly backing up. The grunt runs away, you silently follow, but stop when you discover a clearing with a few small animal bones laying away, a meager meal for one. Nearly the bones is a tiny statue of a dragon, and terror courses through your spine. You want to get away from him. Wait, what? What's the statue of a dragon? I'm so intrigued. It may track us if I take it, so I'll leave it. You think it's wise to leave the foreboding dragon statue alone and quickly make your way back to the caravan. Regardless of your experience, the clansmen seem overjoyed by the amount of nuts they collected. Yay! 40 supplies! Look at that!
Carved rock on a vacant island. Azalai's godstone almost looks... lonely.
Ooh, it's a godstone. Are we just going to check it out? Is that what's happening? She's even more beautiful than the songs say. With the way the string ropes are, it kind of looks like she's being tied down to the land. Why did we... Oh yeah, this is in the middle of the river, so I guess it's okay for us to come check it out. Oh, can I click it? The clansmen and Varl are marring the godstone when you notice some are missing. It's Balveric and his ravens, Alio says. They look rather upset by my music and all the singing, he shrugs. They'd rather hang around the large cart instead of joining us. I won't take it personally, but come closer, let me introduce you to Asalai, the god of streaming waters. She is the curse of every river, guide for those of us traveling unfamiliar lands. The skull runs a finger over a small etching in the stone. Inscriptions from all those who were lost, but found a way to back home with her help. Some say her stone shows the struggle of leaving the familiar to see what's over the next hill. Alio looks at the ropes tied around the parts of her and smiles. Before the gods died, her stone supposedly stood tall and moved a few steps each year, so people are always trying to make sure she stays put. Ah, I was kind of right with how it looked. Alio looks at you, grinning. Have you the strength to hold her on a gift, or a gift with which you can entice? You wrap your hand around one of the large ropes and begin to pull. It feels as pointless as expecting. Whoa! As pointless as expected, and Azalay's godstone doesn't budge. Suddenly, you are joined by Hakon and Ivor, who lend their great strength. Others quickly join until the rope snaps and everyone falls in a laughing heap. Yay! You return to where the clansmen have set up camp and see someone, a woman in torn ropes, slip from your tent. She blends in with the other families, and after making sure no one is missing your tent, you let it go. My renown went up? Oh, am I trying to... Oh, I'm also trying to raise up her personal renown. Is shown here, your caravan is assaulted en masse in a war situation. It is the fighters that protect the clansmen. Heroes fight a tactical battle. It is important to keep enough trained heroes available, but keep in mind the fighters consume more supplies than clansmen. Spend in training Ted to start some of your clansmen. Yeah, I need to... Clansmen versus fighters right now, you need... Yeah. Okay, they consume a little bit more food, but it's okay. I'll make it work somehow. The two of Varl look deep into conversation, but Ivor catches your eye and waves you over. So they've all armed themselves and are running from something, but what? Hakon's becoming a dredge scholar, trying to understand the motivations of our enemy. It's just strange that we've never seen their women fight until recently. Good thing too, we would have lost the Great Wars. Ha, you think about what to say. Excuse me, sorry, I'm just drinking pop and it's keeping me hydrated. But what Valkas say and mean aren't always the same. They speak in riddles and prophecy. Still, it might explain why the dredge are everywhere, like someone kicked an anthill. Maybe whatever's coming hit them first. Or maybe it's just a new tactic for a new war. If they've learned to crack the ground and call a giant serpent, then we're all dead and they just don't know it yet. Both far look at each other. There are rumors that some have tried and been killed in the process. A lot of nonsense. Skull tales about the sound of a dredge's voice making your skin fall off. So there's been no communication with the enemy? Is that normal? We were too busy killing to worry about fireside chat. Besides, they only ever make warbling sounds. I'd guess if anyone has talked to them, it'd be the Valka, but good luck with getting them to give you a straight answer. A great deal of killing on both sides. Imagine waking up to dredge attacks every night. Back then, the sun actually set. You'd wake up to a sound and see nothing but glowing eyes around you. Ingvar probably told you we never got close to pushing them back to the depths they call home. Actually, Ivor has never said much about the past. Oh? Ivor says nothing and just holds Hakon's stare. Well, he's probably got more stories than you could hear in your short lifetime. I'll leave the two of you figuring out the big issues. Ha, because you're taller than me. Ah. Your immersion? Oh, from my burping. Sorry. You should know the clansmen have been talking about us killing women and children. Dread or not. It's not sitting well with others, which is probably the way it should be. I say it, if it's us or them, we make sure everyone's standing or whatever. I'm bothered more by your decision to destroy Einar Toft's bridge. Let it go, Hacken. It was the best decision at the time. Collapse a bridge that cost thousands of our lives to build. If it weren't for your damned horns, Ingvar, I'd swear you were an overgrown human. Two giants begin trading insults, and you step away, letting them vent. Can I train yet? Okay, fine. So I'm going to, since I have 30 renown, I'm gonna level up one more character. And it should be Ivor. Confirm. Ah. And that should be good.